and I got the headset on, which is also my phone. There's a lot of work to do. I am waiting to see if it comes live on my iPad because I brought in the iPad with me, and I don't even know if it's live. It says it is. So I'm not seeing it yet, and I'll show you what it is. See, I set it up. I brought the power supply out. This power supply. Yeah. So I thought I would try this for maybe making winter shows. I don't know. Something different than just The Office, right? But it's not showing up in. It's not showing up, so I'm waiting for it to show up. Hi, Poppy. Okay, so one person sees it, I don't, and I want to see more of the things, but it's not showing up on my iPad, so I wonder why that's happening. Anyway, it's one of those days. It's really windy, and it's uh, kind of overcast. It's not. Hi, Jackie Cat. It's not. It's. Oh, I am. Look, I can see it. Oh, this is really cool. Technology. I'm such a freaking geek. Okay, so if I see this and I turn it all the way down, then I can see your. Wait. It's not. Okay. Wait. It's. Wait. Oh, wait. I am. Look, I can see it. How do you turn this thing all the way down? Technology. I'm such a. It doesn't want to turn it all the way down. I don't want to hear me. And turn it all the way down. It's not working. It's not. Okay. It won't come all the way down, and I don't understand why. All right, that's not what I really came to talk about. I guess I came to talk about everything. But I can see. You know what? If I keep it still, then I can just. Okay, I can see your comments down there. All right, what do we want to talk about today? Hello, Lisa. We were uh, chatting earlier, and it gave me the thought that I really don't want to do any kind of big formal show tonight. It's too much work. I've got tomatoes sitting in the sink. I need to hike out to all the way. Well, you can't see it from in here, but you've been back there with me, and I need to hike all the way out there and see the mess that is the trees that I've completely ignored, but they have to be addressed. It's good to see. It's all look at it's girl day. It's Sunday afternoon with the girls. And gosh, let me tell you, I wish that you were here with me, helping me. But I got my trusty. I got everything I need. I got my. This is from Tanya, my soil knife, but it really cuts branches like fucking thing. Oops, that thing. It's great. It's great. Did I lose? I didn't lose it. I don't think I lost it. It says I'm still live. All right. So anybody, click the like. Helps the video. Anybody want to chat about anything? I have. Okay. Here's one thing. I want to do. Hey, hard. Hi, Epi. Epi is over there on the other side of the world from me. It's wonderful. Um, so there's a baby that lives on the property. It's a doe, and the mom is not here. I know it's a doe, and I want to keep it here. Hi, Forcing Climate Info. Give that person a hand. I don't have any side effects out here. They got a channel now showing all kinds of shit. If this is the more people, the merrier in this genre that are going to show the truth and put the pieces together like me and Jennifer do. And we did on our last show, which nobody fucking sees except for what? You guys, which I love. I don't know. I think, either we're just old and people are biased. B, we don't get out because we're not monetized, which I really didn't want to do. All right, let me go back to the dough because that's what's happening. So this little baby, and I don't think I can show you the picture. I can't do all that stuff I can do in there. So it lives around, and it's motherless. And it's been here, and I'm keeping it here. Yesterday, it comes running to me, and it's hunting season. And I don't want any of my moron neighbors who might be unscrupulous and who would hurt a little baby. So I want this little girl here, but you can't do that. Like legally, you can't do it. You can't keep a wild pet, like a deer. But she was across the street yesterday. And I think it was yesterday. You know, my big trips are to the hardware store. I'm complete like geek. So I took another. Oh, Lisa says I was thinking of doing a painting of that baby for you, but if she gets hurt, I decided not to. I know this is my problem with wild animals. This is horrible ever since the fox. I know I talked about it, Lisa. She says, "Why not, Sandy? Make a pen for her." You can't. That's a, you know, I've taken all the courses with New York State. You just can't do it. You're not supposed to do it. Do I want to get on the? I mean, yeah, I live out in the middle of fucking nowhere, but I've got these people surrounding me that they're hunters. So anyway, I got out of my truck yesterday after my weekly pilgrimage to the hardware store, and she was on the other side of the street. So I got out. I said, "Come on, babe, let's go back." And she comes. Oh my God, she comes hopping along, right, just like a dog. So what am I going to do? What am I going to do? All right, I'm playing with this. Let me see if this, so you can see more of the crap I have to clean up, the big fan. Val said, "Awesome job." I didn't build it. My ex-husband built it after that with his brother after the tornado. But I mean, fuck, I love it. I take care of it. I clean it. I do it. But right now it's a mess. It was hot. It was hot. Anyway, so that's the story about the dough, and I'll post a picture of her. I mean, these are stupid things, but Lisa asked me this morning, right? Lisa, you asked me this morning how I could deal with all of this shit. And I've been thinking about it today. I mean, I have had one of those days since I talked to you, Lisa. We talk with our fingers. And how do all of us deal with it? Well, I like to think that I handle all this. I should have put this fucking thing up like this. A professional greenhouse slash live streaming location. But anyway, sorry about the language. Anyway, yes. Hey! Poppy says that she likes it, but that's from Tanya and Jim. That was a gift. I love it. I don't go on this property without this thing. And you want to hear another story? Listen, I'm really scattered, so I'm free associating. Okay, so the first point remembers the deer. The second point is the story about this, right? But it's serrated. I mean, it really does. It cuts the crap on the path, really well. It's still dirty. I didn't wash it. Then you have to wash it so that if you have any disease on one plant, you don't want to get it to the other, even if you're trimming. And I've got still things growing. I still got to go get a watermelon I got to get. And I was trying to hope it would stay nice, Anyway, I'll tell you my story about the knife. It's really funny. Well, y'all know that I have a almost ex-husband, and he signed. I have no sound effects. Yay! Okay, so papers are signed. I have to sign and blah, blah, blah. So I don't know, the last time I saw him, I was dressed in my normal, walking around the property, all this crap that I wear with the back brace and the fanny pack and all the horse shit I carry with me. Like Lisa sent me tick spray. Well, anyway, I can't show you that, Epimew. He says, looks like a potting shed. Where's the pot? It's federally illegal. Anyway, so he says, and this is really funny, looks at me deadpan. I'm, walking around my get up. He goes, "What, are you going to kill me now?" "What, are you going to kill me now?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going to kill you with my potting knife." Yeah, what a dork. Going to kill him with it. Listen, if I was going to kill him, that motherfucker would have been dead already. So that's just, anyway, that's TMI. We're talking about deers. We're talking about my channel. Okay, and I was bitching about the channel, getting out there. I work my ass off on this channel. And I am learning more video skills. And I'm not saying I'm the only one. But when you're not monetized, which, I always say, how do you monetize Doom? And then you got to go through all that shit with Google and AdSense, and I don't want to do all that. And but yet I want us to get out there because I think Jennifer and I do a quality show. We do. I feel that way. How many years has it taken me? Years. Okay, so am I still live? because I can't tell if I went off. It says, all right, it says live. So, hi, unapologetic vegan. Hey, Jenny. Wait, I'm mixing everybody up. Oh my God. Um, we have to do, because it's October, and I'm kind of setting the stage for that. We have to do a show with everybody's stuff, pictures, what you grew. It's the end. I didn't do a mid-season, so I want to see pictures. So start mailing them to me at environmentalcoffeehouse@gmail.com. It can't be all about doom all the time. We grow shit. We we do things. We all do things. We have lives besides just sitting and ruminating about how fucked we are, or even being on Twitter, which I have to take a break from, because I'm on that Twitter stream of doom. And Poppy, I love you and I love all yours, and I will retweet you all the time because Poppy finds really good shit. I mean, quite frankly, I would love to hire Poppy as our article scout, but I just have to look at Twitter. All right, anyway. Okay. All right, girls. And what? Guy? Oh, two guys. How many guys we have? We've got 13 people. Okay. So we went over the deer. We went over the knife that I didn't like, I didn't kill my ex-husband, who is signed on the dotted line. And sorry, guys, that don't know too much information, but I had a hell of a life. And we all have. So the next thing, Lula, Brazil. If any of you pray, or any of you do any of that in your own way, we better hope that that guy wins. And that if he does win, that the Bolsonaro crime family does not start murders already. There's been things. I mean, and I can touch on politics a bit. Our thoughts with Brazil are, of course, with the Amazon. And hi, Bila. I'm not even in my amazing studio. I'm in the greenhouse with a cell phone and an old iPad so I could see the comments. Hello. He's just so wonderful, helping me. Anyway, you all are. I just wanted to do another thank you too, because we'll do that after. Let's talk about Lula. So let's just, today, let's take breathing, breathing and doing our things to please have Lula win, and then start a campaign that really does preserve what's left of the Amazon, and then takes the incentive away from growing monocultures. And that starts at home. That starts with not purchasing anything with palm oil and all those things that are monoculture crops in Brazil. And we can do that. I do it now. Hambone does it. I mean, he looks at all the stuff. He eats meat and everything, but for some reason, he has this quirk. He will not eat. That's because of Manga Bay. He reads Manga Bay, which is an excellent publication, actually. Hey, these things are falling off. Latest in style. The green headphones that match the green. See, I still am a goddamn consumer, although these are really old. Hi, Benny Loco. All right. So politically, that's what we're hoping for. And we want, like Lula said in an article I read, he wants people to be happy again in Brazil. And it's a big country. I know Unapologetic Vegan, their biggest export is beef. Okay, so that's another thing. And we can do that. We can do this kind of thing. These are the things we can do. And I know a lot of people say individual actions don't make a difference. Well, you know what? The fuck they don't. They do. And hi, Rich Diana. Individual things do make a difference. And if they don't, how could they, in the big aggregate, they could. And it's not hopium. I don't bust my ass here because I love living this way. It is collective. There are other people. This is a good community. There are more than just me that live like this, and I'm not even off grid. But hey, I have one more. Okay, wait. I talked about the baby. I talked about whatever bullshit is coming to the free associationville up in my brain. And then I talked about Lula. And I was going to, now see, I forgot. There's just the brain, as it gets a little older, and you have so much in it, sometimes with a fleet. And it's not Alzheimer's or anything like that. It's just too much on my brain. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, forcing climate info. You have the last of breeding tomatoes in your living room dying. Oh, can them. You can even can them in a pot. Just if you get some potting, you can can them. I won't let anything go, although I fucked up somehow. All right, guys, I have to admit. Not the potatoes that Jennifer dug up. No, no. I put some of the potatoes the last ones I did, in the pail. Not all of them. And I forgot to take the water out of them. Oh my God, they were so mushy. So they went to feed the baby. What are you going to do? They went to feed the baby girl that's on the property. Yeah. So she got some potatoes that were, a little icky for me to cook. But anyway. All right. So we've talked about the deer. It's illegal in New York State. I cannot feed that deer except for whatever's on here already. Lisa says, make a pen for the baby and a vest. Put a vest on her. How could I put a vest on that deer? Then people are going to really think I'm a freak. They already do. Poppy, hey, Bill, I was thinking, I went into, okay, here's another story. Since it's free association Sunday, I go into this restaurant to pick up some soup, and they had a mushroom soup that they make. It's really good, and I was lazy. Okay, so I'm on the way back from my, hardware store pilgrimage, and I go in there, and the lady, she says, this older lady, maybe my age even. I say older lady, well, fuck. All right, so anyway, Rich said, paint a cow on the deer. Yay! Where's my sound effects? I like that. If that deer comes to me and I had non-toxic paint, I swear to God I would do that. That's such great. Hey, Reelin is with us. I just got off of Andrea Ravinsky's show, listening to her. I love her. Every morning I listen. What is it called? Above It All. Anyway, I listen every morning and have my coffee with those folks who I love. And anyway, yes, I would paint that deer. So, are you going to now remind me where I was? Welcome, Reelin, to our chat. Yeah. Oh, yeah, soup time. Okay, so I went in there, and this lady says to me, I love your hair. And I'm like, oh, thank you. I kind of like it. And she says, well, I said, you could do it. I said, it's just shampoo, I have no freaking clue what the hell color my hair really is anymore. Just shampoo in. My daughter turned me onto it. And she says, oh, God, she says, I couldn't do that. I work here. People would think. And I stopped her and I said, what, think you're a weirdo? I said, right, there's something wrong with you? I said, listen, I spent 22 years in a business suit. And I had a lot of education, and I did my time, and guess what? I earned my color hair, and I earned my nose piercing, although I had it when I worked. But I earned it, and I thought that was really funny. So what do people, not that I give a shit, but what do they look at me and think, And I don't give a shit. I fucking paid my dues. I can look like whatever I want. If I want to shave half my head, or if I want to, whatever. If I want to wear spandex pants with a really short belly shirt, which I would never do, but I could, and go to Walmart, I could pull it off. I could pull that shit off perfectly with the Remington hat on, which is a gun company. Yeah, all right, guys. Well, actually, I have spandex. Wait, I have spandex pants. Oh, I have spandex pants on and Uggs. I didn't even wear jeans. sometimes going out there, it's more comfortable, especially later after I finish this and I'm going to go look at the trees. And Jerry, who helps me here, I have two helpers, Jerry and Rich. Rich is doing the firewood, which actually yesterday was swap day here, and it was 2 weeks early. Swap day here is when God damn it, now the iPad went off and I can't see the comments clear enough. So yesterday was swap day. 973, get in there. Yesterday was swap day. Take off, all the furniture had to go from the up to the deck, top of the deck, which is, I don't know if you can say it, all the way up, wait, whatever side, and where I have all my summer shit. And I live outside up there, but it's time to go in the basement. So we're in the basement, time to go in the basement, and all of the wood now, the pallets, I went and bought my pallets, and hey, my hardware store is the best. $1 a pallet. You can't beat that. $1 a pallet. People burn those things, and you should not burn pallets. They are usable. Pallets, I'm a geek. I love pallets. Anything, I know Valhalla says Europe is, wait, I'm trying to get back on there. I think I could. Europe is cutting down. Oh, shit. I can't, God damn it. I can't see the chat. Let me see the chat again. Okay, so Europe, I can't see. My iPad is now taking a gigantic shit out here. Europe is cutting down trees for firewood. How long do you think it will be before European trees are gone? Well, that's because they're doing it stupidly. First of all, they're having an energy crisis. I don't know what this is big geopolitical shit. I can make a commentary on that, but I don't want to, actually, because I could go off on some things I've been thinking about that I don't typically do on our channel. Scott used to burn wood pellets. The biggest lie is a wood pellet stove, and that's why they're doing it. Hi, Dan. They've destroyed it, for centuries, and you can't grow that stuff back. You can't grow it back in a lifetime. I don't think so. And the same shit's going on here. And I burn wood. But truthfully, I burn my wood from Max and Debbie, or what falls down here. And they do it on their property, and they're very good stewards of the earth. In fact, Debbie, here, she teaches she used to teach at Cornell. She's a master gardener. I have responsible friends. And I have bought wood before from assholes, and I don't do that anymore. And the wood, like I say, it's basically from here. And one year when, oh, look, the stream came back, but why can't I see the chat? This is the weirdest thing. The stream came back, but I can't see the chat. How stupid. Anyway, doesn't matter. Best laid plans, right? Oh, maybe I can, as long as I don't. Why can't I see the chat? I don't want to hear myself because I know there's a lag. All right. Anyway, so the firewood, responsible people. And I have also realized that because of all the trees that are down on my property, I really need a chainsaw. And there's another thing. People are saying to me, well, you need an 18-inch steel chainsaw. You need this, you need that. And I don't want... Hi, Robert M. Hi, Robert M. Welcome, Robert M. I want an electric chainsaw. Hi, Chris Bevins. Anyway, I want an electric chainsaw. They're already down in the creek. These things have to be cut up. I have the clothes. I can cut them. I can't lift them. But I have the mechanism to do it. I mean, unfortunately, I have... I don't know what the hell all that noise is. I do have a gas-sucking tractor and a cart. The cart is this old metal cart, which is probably about, oh my God, this thing's got to be from the 70s or the 60s. Been welded together. It's held together. It's working for me now, which is great. But I have another cart that I usually use that I actually literally drag all over the property because I'd rather do that. I need as much exercise as I can get, even though I hurt. Okay, so Christopher says, don't ever save anything for a special occasion. Being alive is the special occasion. Yay! There's another sound effect. Yay! Sound effect. That's great. So let me see what you guys are saying. Yeah, Europe is going down, but not more than you guys. Maybe the heating in some states. Yeah, I know. It's all over the world. That's why we're. That's why That's why we talk about what we talk about because we see it. But on a day like today, and I'm already 25 minutes. Well, I drink a lot of coffee, even if it is half calf. When you have 13 cups, no, I'm only kidding. Not 13 cups of half calf. All right, let's see what else. What else are you guys talking about? Hi, human. Pallet wood can often be contaminated with toxic chemicals. I don't burn it. I stack shit on it. Pallets are what they're for. Stacking. You stack wood on it. I stack furniture on it in my basement, keep it off the ground even though I don't have any water. Now the next problem is gutters. Every single gutter system on my stupid house is failing. Every single one. I mean, you can't get. I got Jerry going up there. He's just going to silicone them and put some screws in because I'm not that person right now that has the wherewithal to actually have a real gutter person come, even though that is what my ex-husband did. Okay, so tear them apart and build things with them. Yeah, that's what you can do with pallets too. Absolutely. But the thing about pallets, if they do have toxic stuff, you may not want to make raised beds out of them. You know, our methanes. Okay, wait. Our methane class rate. Oops, shit. I can't touch this. Our methane class rates. Who asked that question? Stable or not? If not, methane class rates. I don't think they're stable. Methane class rates. But then again, Jennifer is the methane gal, and I'm just the glomming along on her coattails gal when it comes to a lot of that. But I am the technical person. Okay, deer. What else? We talked about potting knife. We've talked about Lula in Brazil. We've talked about pallets, what to burn, wood. You got to be a discriminating wood buyer. I was telling you last year, the guy pissed me off. I told him what I needed, and he dumped off these pieces of wood that were too heavy for me. He didn't cut them again. And then when I told him, listen, I got a bad back, bad neck, and I do as much as I can, but I can't lift these. He's like, well, find somebody else. Fuck you. And he advertises all over the place that he's so wonderful. And he was mean. That wasn't right. I wasn't complaining, and I wasn't being a Karen. I was just telling him, quite simply, I couldn't lift the shit. Max and Debbie, they're firewood. Oh my God, it's like a dream come true. In firewood. That's the kind of geek I am. Okay, ask Peter Wadhams if methane class rates are stable. We should have him back on. Jennifer and I were talking about that because we like him so much. Benny Loco says pallets are amazing for so many things. I really feel better. I'm so glad I did this today. I'm seriously, this morning I was so blue over that little deer and worried about her. And, just, the buy coffee link, it doesn't work. Okay, I'll fix it. You can always do PayPal. Hi, Johnny. Yeah, I'm early today. I'm early. I'm out in my greenhouse. I decided to do it after Andrea's show. I decided. Welcome, Johnny, to this chat. It's great. All right, so Robert, about the class rate. I don't think so, too, but not 100% sure. I think nobody really knows for sure, specifically with any meaningful accuracy. Robert, this is all good stuff. I'm going to make sure I take notes on this, and we're going to look for somebody that can talk about this. I mean, I know it's probably been answered a million times, but sometimes you want to revisit, which is what science and research does. Papers build upon papers, and research in all science. So that's actually, these kind of questions are awesome. Okay, your English is bad. We love you, Forcing Climate Info. And guess what? It's really okay if your language is bad. Some of us really should bone up on our pronunciations. in other languages, and it's not lost on us, and we think about it because sometimes all the articles have so many different country dialects that we read, and we know that it's probably incumbent upon us to work on that. So, work on that. So it's 25 minutes. Wow, 30 minutes. Holy shit. It went by fast. I can't believe it. Yes, peace to you. And please go to Forcing Climate Info's channel because, oh God, tell me this stupid thing. This iPad, you know what? It's probably just ready for the recycling dump. And that's another thing. Um, Obsolescence of crap. You buy it and I have this freaking thing plugged in to this little portable thingy I have, which works. It won't power my freezer when our power went out 4 times this summer, but I can't. I don't have the wherewithal to really do anything. Oh, speaking of, I want to thank you guys again. So here's another story. I have the Buy Me a Coffee, which is sent from just my gratitude is great. Hi, Melanie. I'm one that talks about this. So my bank is a little community bank, and they change the card every year, which I think they're going to stop doing. But every time they change that little card I put on instead of checking account, then things don't get paid, right? So I completely forgot about I guess it was the one of the internets, because I have the broadband for the show, and then I have this on my phone, and I'm paying for the stupid phone because it takes the most amazing videos, and I don't have to bring my Canon, the big older camera I have with me, but I didn't pay the bill for 2 months, and I didn't realize it because obviously I'm probably not very good at balancing my checkbook, because basically it just comes out whatever. I don't have that much, but I didn't realize it. Well, I owed it, and I actually went down the Buy Me a Coffee little spreadsheet thing, and I looked at it, and I have enough that's going in because I chose the once a month thing, and I have enough going in to pay 2 months of the internet. And I literally freaking almost started bawling. I feel good now. As stupid as that is. So thank you. Because that shit I didn't know about, and that was my fault. So thank you guys. I mean, it's so silly, but I guess I'm one of those grateful people who, I'm going to stop. And I never had to do any of that. So when you are a person that is one of those people that used to have the wherewithal or works very hard, whatever, it's so hard. But that's gratitude. So I can do this live stream from my greenhouse today, all because of you guys. Because I paid it, and they didn't shut it. They didn't shut me off because I was stupid. And again, we go back to the beginning of the show where I said that, you get so much on your brain, and maybe I've been like this all my life, I don't know, but I have so many things happening at one time that there's a lot in there, there's a lot in there, and lots of things to do today. So I wish I could see more of you on my iPad, but that just decided it just did not want to stay running. So I guess that thing is really, and here's another, okay, just one more. As these things free associate, I took this iPad, which is probably, it's old, but I took it to the Mac store when I had doctor appointment up in Buffalo, and I absolutely fucking hate going to the mall. All right? Okay. Oh, my person that works with me is here. But anyway, I hate going to the mall. And they told me, oh, the battery is just fine. And they did some kind of stupid test on it, and they said, oh, it's just fine. And guess what? It's not. It doesn't stay on. So the thing is just garbage. But because of Bila, I can use my old laptop that I used to use for the show and use it for other things. So that's good. So I can shit can this and figure out how to recycle it. Scott, I've had accounts shut off without warning because I forgot to update the credit. Yeah, see, the debit card. I did the same thing. Absolutely the same thing. Everybody has a right to rage. Woohoo! And hugs to you all from Sweden. Mwah! Didn't you guys have floods, right? I mean, you guys had some shit weather up there. Yeah. Here he is. Oh, boy. There he is. That's a whole other thing I wanted to tell you guys about. But maybe not now. It's the furniture in my basement, how everybody uses my basement as a storage area because it's gigantic, and that's happening right now. I'm crazy. But it won't be forever. Poor guy. He's waiting for a closing on the house, and it got postponed like by 5 days, and he had to get all his furniture out, so it's in my basement till then. That's me. You want to say? I'm live. All right, well, listen, guys, I got to go.
Beautiful greenhouse.
Everybody's here, and I got to go. No, it's cool. It's cool. All right, all of you, Sweden, Scotland. I got Sweden and Scotland, and we've got, what, California, Groot. We've got Ohio. We've got Southern California on here. We've got Michigan. We've got Indiana. We've got me in New York. We got everybody, everywhere. So look at that beautiful dog. It's not my dog. Let me tell you, I wouldn't mind a dog like that, but with the cats, forget it. Missouri! Yeah, Missouri. And Washington State. And Illinois. Look at that. We're going to end with the laundry list of where everybody is. And then my buddy here is helping, who has done amazing work around here. You have no idea. I haven't even told you what he's done. But I did tell you that my basement is dry because of Jerry. All right, guys. Tennessee. Oh, New Jersey. Hey, Rollinswich. Good to see you. I've been on long enough, and I love you guys. Thank you for joining me. Obviously, there'll be no show tonight, but I will be posting a picture of the little doe that Jerry and I are going to keep alive. Right? So, Jerry, we're going to give you a hand. Everybody say, thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Jerry, for keeping my doe alive. Yay!
Oh man, the kids are excited.
Mwah. Bye, guys. Now I have to figure out how to go. Peace. Bye. Bye, Rich.
Yeah,
Love you guys. Oh, Nebraska. Unapologetic vegan. Nebraska. Johnny, we're glad you were here too. Lisa, I love you. Mwah. Bye, guys. Peace out.